Crack this baby open. Just move nice and slow. Try not to piss them off. Last month, we put these bees in here. My first nucleus. Bought them like half an hour north of here. 2 weeks ago, I was in here and checked on them, and we found the queen. She's laying in here. I've taken down just a little bit of the feeder that's in here. Depending on how good they're doing today, we may wind up taking the feeder away and possibly putting a second brood box on here so that they can start expanding. But yeah, that's kind of the purpose today. See how they're doing. This was 5 drawn out frames, and then I believe there's 3 undrawn frames that are black plastic, so we can kind of tell how far they've expanded. And crack this a little. All right. Oh yeah. They are drawing out comb. And they've got comb coming out of the top cover. So I'm just gonna set some of these bees here. Crack this open a little bit. And let them know we're coming in. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of comb stuck to the top of this, so nice. Definitely more bees in here. Tons of bees. You can see they've even started storing a little bit of honey on top of here. So we'll shake these guys down into the hive. Smoke them down a little bit more. Looks like they've still got a little bit of the feed left. I gotta take this thorn bush down. Bring you guys over here for a second. So that's the bees. And that's their feeder. I'll show you around the crib a little bit. That is the bees. You can see they're fanning here. Kind of cool. They're a little pissed off that I broke up their top comb here, but let's get on with the inspection. I'll bring the frames over to you guys. Yeah, should be good. So the smoke just covers up their pheromones so that they can't communicate with each other. What bees will do is they'll let off scent to tell each other what's happening, and doesn't put them to sleep or anything like that. It just basically makes it so that they can't hear what each other are saying. So I was really hoping to see them drawing this out some more. This is still just plain foundation, wax coated, but there's another frame. Undrawn foundation, they're starting to work on it. You can see they've all kind of come to the top. So what we can do, smoke them down. I might need to get some more fuel in this. Rookie mistake. All right. Got some more fuel in here. Hopefully, actually. All right. Let's get this inspection on the way. Another fresh frame of foundation. Excuse me. Watch out. They have not drawn it out at all. Got another frame here. Fresh foundation. And they have started drawing this one out, which is pretty cool. Show that one to you guys. So this is our, excuse me girls, coming in. This is our fresh frame of foundation. We're gonna see what they're putting in here. Get some light behind us. Pollen. Some nectar. I'll show you guys. Pollen and nectar up here at the top by my thumb. You can see it, it's kind of shiny. And then on this side, they're starting to draw that out, which is pretty cool. I don't see any eggs on here, which is fine. They're starting to put resources. Oh, this one, actually the bottom of this is full of eggs. About 2 days old, they're starting to fall over. Not completely falling over yet. Looking for our queen, maybe she's close by. I don't see her. She could be on this other side here. Nope. All right, we'll put these guys back. Get some smoke on here, which is very good. Smoke them down, keep them happy. Get onto this next frame. Awesome. Excuse me. Pardon me. A lot of bees in here. Wow. See if we can see any eggs. Eggs in this one, for sure. Queen's been around here recently. As a new beekeeper, this is my least favorite part. I get my fingers stuck in here. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, right? But scoot these guys over. Give ourselves some space. Excuse me. Good. All right. Excuse me. I don't know if I've ever been into these frames, so this is good to get in here. Maybe kind of smoke a little bit. They look like they're doing great. They're covering 1, 2. All right, so we got 5, 6. They're on 6 of 8. I think I might throw another brood box on here, just because we can, you know. There's a lot more bees. This is a very heavy frame. Get my hands situated here. Take a look. Full of brood. Lots of brood. But man, this queen is laying. I'll show this to you guys. So this was the second side I looked at. They are, all of those brown ones covered up. Those are all larvae that they've capped over. They're in the pupa stage now. So they're turning into bees in there. And look at this side. Covered. Completely covered. She has laid that entire frame up. It's like I said, my least favorite part right there. Use the tool here, drop that down gently. I just get afraid I'm gonna like pinch them or something. Last thing I want is to get them pinched here in the ears. But we'll scrape some of this off. Awesome. Drop that on the top cover. Alright. Watch out. You guys need to move. You know, they got really mad 2 frames ago. Really fired up. I wonder if the queen wasn't on there. I haven't seen her yet. I haven't really been looking for her hard, but such a great day. It's a little warm for me, but I'm in this like goofball suit, man. How cool are these guys? So I haven't really looked at these frames before. When we put the nuke in here, we transferred the frames. Didn't inspect every single frame. I just got a good idea of what was in them. Oh, packed full of brood. Same vein, capped over brood. Some drone brood on this side. They're a little bit more bumpy. So the regular worker bees make up a lot of the hive, but see all those bumps on the bottom of the frame? That's drone brood. So those are the males. I think that's a sign that the hive is doing really well, because really drone brood is just meant for reproducing with other hives. How cool is that? Alright, got my finger out on that side. Use the little hook here. Drop that side down. Put those guys back. Clean up these frames a little bit. Trying to clean your house a little bit. So they just are building up beeswax to fill the top, and you can see some on the top of the inner cover as well, but I just haven't gotten all the way in here. Like I said last time, I was really just making sure they hadn't completely filled the box yet, which I'm now realizing was probably unrealistic to begin with, as it was only a week after installing the nuke. Just by happenstance was able to find the queen on the first couple of frames over here. It's kind of fun. Oh, whoops. Sorry, girls. Alright, we got capped over brood, no swarm cells, big larva, kind of cool. Drone larva on that side. I'll show that to you guys since brood in all stages on this side, so that's kind of cool to show to you guys. So on this side you can see in the bottom corner there's some larvae in there. And then on this side there's different larvae and capped over brood and drone brood. Yeah, just put this one back in there the same way we found it. Take a gander at this one. It looks like it's got quite a bit of stores on it. Oh, brood in all stages. I can see the larvae down in there, the eggs. Super cool. Don't see our queen. Yeah, I gotta get better at that. Putting my fingers in there. I'm gonna feed them again and throw another box on here because they're covering a good majority of the frames in this. I mean, they only have 2 frames that they haven't drawn out, so bring this up. I'm gonna go grab that extra box, smoke these guys down. Be right back. Another box. So we're going to put another deep box on here so that they can continue growing their laying area. What I'm going to do, so now I'm going to take all of these frames, squish them together, and pushing them back to where they began. They started on that side. Don't want to squish any bees. Watch out! Watch out! So by squishing them all together, these ears where the bees can get smushed, they're already touching. So the only spot they can get squished is on this last frame. So if I were to push every individual frame one at a time over to that side, each time I did that, there'd be a chance that they got smushed. So it all looks good. These guys back in here, this was the second frame we took out, undrawn. So they have drawn out, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6.5, we'll call it, drawn out of 8. And they are covering right now 6 out of 8. So I think it's a good time to, I don't know, I think it's a good time to put some more frames on here. I do want to feed them. I'm going to throw more feed in here. Why not? Alright. So you can see all the bees still coming back. They're out foraging, they're working. Got a jug here. It's literally just sugar water, 1-to-1 ratio. And you just fill this up. So there's this black feeder in here. And you just sometimes make a mess. A little bit of a slurry on the bottom there. Didn't get it all mixed in, but good enough. That should help them as these new bees come out of the cells. They are very good at drawing out comb and creating beeswax. And in order to do that, they have to have fuel. And I don't see a ton of food reserves in here. I mean, each frame had a little bit around the edges, which is plenty, but you know, we want to like give these guys the best chance possible. So just gonna slide this across here. Excuse me. Each opposite corner. And we just expanded our hive. Another 10 frames. One thing you got to be careful of, you got to make sure when you put your frames in, there's a gap here, there's a gap up here, and it's not even. So you just got to, kind of the same idea, make that an even spacing on the ends so that, well, of course, there we go. That's good enough. That's how we're rocking. They're bringing in the food. Put you guys back so I can finish this up. Now we need our inner cover. Scrape some of this off. You see it just basically peels right off of there. I think you're supposed to save this stuff. So we'll set it there. Find something to put it in. Put it back the same way. And they're already coming in here, checking it out. They know what's up. Throw this guy on top. Okay. Throw this ratchet strap back on. Put that. All this really is peace of mind in case there's wind. That's all it is, guys. We got bees fed. We've got another brood box put on. 2025 is, I think it's looking good. I've seen the queen a couple weeks ago, which was pretty cool. Thanks guys, I'm gonna go home now. Hope you guys have a great couple weeks. We'll be back to check on them.